It's raining again. I have mined over 100,000 ice to get to this point. As you can see, I have built a complete perimeter around this here Guardian Temple. This is what it looked like before I started. This is what it looked like a week ago. And this is what it looks like today. Now this thing is far from complete because I eventually want to turn it to look like the advanced automation Guardian farm. We will not be completely copying this build entirely because I will be integrating a squid farm into the build so that we have a squid farm set up with our Guardian farm. But it is not quite 100% complete because this build is not spawn proof. Now you might be wondering why would I mine 100,000 ice? Well, I need to mine that because I needed to spawn proof this entire area so that mobs don't spawn and so that I can have this farm producing over 100,000 items an hour. But to do this, I needed to actually build a quick temporary squid farm. And as you can see, I have, well, a few shulker boxes of ink sacs. But we need to get our blaze farm working first because, well, we need blaze rods. And we need blaze rods so we can make end rods. And end rods are what is going to be used in this build to light it up. And currently, because mobs are spawning on this build, it is not as efficient as it could be. But we'll go to the nether side to see what's going on over there. So here we are at the nether side. We have our current nether portal for the guardians to fall into. And when they fall down, they'll come into this trident killer, have the items come out and be circled around. If we hide from the ghast, you can see that the items are currently getting rotated around. Unfortunately, they're not getting collected at the moment because, well, storage is a bit full, and these items will come around in a loop and then be burned in the lava if it overflows. And we are collecting all of our prismarine crystals and all of our prismarine shards. Now this farm is also very quick for getting our tools repaired. So if I stand right here, you can see that the XP gets picked up even though we're a little bit far away from it, and it repairs our tools. Now this nether side is very much temporary, and when we actually plan out a proper storage system, we'll get that done on the nether side. Now before we do that, we need to design some blaze farms. And well, so I'm just gonna try building some myself. Now these 3 blaze farm designs I've come up with are fairly simple. We have the blaze spawn and it comes down into here. But you can see that the blaze is still within the green box. The amount that spawn, I'm pretty sure, are reduced if there's too many in the area. And it also takes them a long time to get filtered through. And well, you just get some weird bugs sometimes where they don't actually move. So I moved on to a different design, this one here. They'll spawn and get pushed all the way down into the center. I don't know if this is the best method for killing blazes, but it works. Now out of the 2, I reckon the one on the right, the one with the white bits, is probably the best design to use because of how little redstone it uses, because I don't really have too much slime available at the moment. I also like how the only redstone I need for this is just a bunch of torches and a few repeaters. So out of these 3 farms, I'm going to use this center one. Now I did have the thought of, hey, maybe I should just take a tutorial from someone who's already made a blaze farm, but it's like, why not just design my own for a change and see what happens? And I'm actually really happy with this design I created. I don't know if anyone's done something similar, or maybe they have, but yeah, moving them around with lava is just slow. Now the best way to farm a blaze farm is to have 2 close enough that you can run them both at the same time. But you can see by the pink bits of these spheres that they do not overlap at all. So this area close by to where our portals are, there's our Guardian farm portal and there's the fortress. Because those 2 blaze spawners aren't close enough, we cannot farm these 2 because it would be inefficient. These are close, but still not close enough. This one has one, and its other one is here, too far away. Oh, here's a fortress. Nope. Hold up. How lucky are we? Now granted, this place is, well, 1,200 blocks away from where we currently are in the nether, but I mean, it's a double blaze spawner. You literally cannot get any closer than it being connected to this room. That's amazing. I suppose that leaves me the only chore of digging my way out here, and I think we'll do that at netherite level. I have dug the tunnel. Boy, I sure hope I have all the resources I need. You know, I really underestimated how long this tunnel is. I think we're halfway, but I'm not even sure. Like, it just keeps going, and you look back and it just keeps going. I can see the end. It's just up ahead. Look at that! Oh my gosh, that was a long walk. And just for the sake of me being clumsy, I'm going to make a backup now. Okay, that should be enough space hopefully. And if it's not, I don't know. I might actually extend this out so that we've got a bit more space to work with and it's a bit safer. Alright, I have completely marked out everything that is important, but I have actually forgotten to get glass, which means I need to walk that long distance again. Now whilst I was here, I kind of realised that the Nether has some really unsettling ambience. I really don't like listening to this. I don't do well with scary games and yeah. Why does the cave sounds in Minecraft have to be the most terrifying things ever? Anyway, let's get on to building this thing. And I'm gonna do it from memory. How hard could it be? Right, I knew that. I wasn't sure, but I'm glad I checked. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So to turn it off, you would need to power this. Okay, I like that. That is nice, I like that. With all that building, I think we're ready for a test run. Okay, so blazes are escaping, not good. Maybe we can't have a minecart system. Oh, hi. Okay, I have made some slight modifications and we'll see if it runs. Is there a chunk border there? Hold up. Maybe I need to change the direction, meaning we would need one there. That's working. So for some reason, it's directional. I don't know why, but like both the same direction. You're not happy with me. And for exactly that reason is why I made this too high. So we have a working blaze farm, and it's a double spawner blaze farm. So this is pretty good. Now we've got a source of blaze rods. That being said though, I definitely need to think about trident killer for killing blazes. I might have a talk with the other members on Amelix and see if they have any better trident killers for killing blazes. Okay, after doing a little bit of editing around with the design, I come up with this weird configuration using 2 slabs to force the blazes into a small space. It seems to be pretty effective though. I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit. I will need to get some chorus fruit so that we can get our end rods. Okay, with a little bit of AFK time, I have almost a chest full of blaze rods. That should be enough to get ourselves all the end rods we need to actually finish up spawn proofing the temple. All right, grab that, stick it all on there, grab all our shulker boxes. Now it's my time to go back through the long hallway. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, it's so good to be back home. Now that we have our blaze rods, we now need to travel to the end and get ourselves the chorus fruit. Now, as much as I could use this and grow my own, we need a lot and I'd like to get it this episode. So we're gonna go to the end and we're gonna harvest a lot. Ender chest, water bucket, trident. That's all I need. Hopefully nothing bad goes happening. As you can see, I have done quite a bit of work in the end already, and that's purely just to load all the gateways and remove the bedrock when, well, I could remove bedrock. So I'm going to leave one of these e-chests right here. You can see this is my exit portal home, and I'm going to go to a random end gateway and get myself some of this stuff. Grab ourselves our tools. It is the axe. The axe is the best. Okay, that one's a bit cursed. Okay, I have a shulker box. That'll be enough for now. Okay, yep. Let's get out of the end. We have blaze rods, we have chorus fruit, which we need to turn into popped chorus fruit, and then we can actually get ourselves the end rods. Who needs a super smelter when you got a wall of furnaces? I do. I need a super smelter. 3, 2, 1. That's all of them done. Okay, tools, give me those end rods. Wait, 1 chorus fruit, 1 makes 4? I have so much end rods. I have so many end rods. I have so many end rods. I'm so happy. At that point, I was on like no sleep, and that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta do things on no sleep. It is a beautiful day. I have not 1, but 2 shulker boxes of end rods, and I still have pop chorus fruit and blaze rods left. I am so happy. I can finally stick the end rods in. Alrighty, that's all 5 of the beacons done. Give me my end rods. We almost used an entire shulker box full of end rods, and we're still not finished designing this. But for the meantime, you can even see when the beacon beam comes in and out, but with the end rods, we have a beacon beam always, and it looks even better at night. Oh my gosh. This thing looks stunning. Now that we have all the end rods in and we finally have got the farm set up and done that, this build is really starting to come together. We still need to do the statues on the corners, and we still need to hook up the nether portals, and we still need to finish decorating the entire thing and also do the squid farm to go around it. We've done great progress on this build already. That'll do it for today. I've had a great time today, and I hope I see all you beautiful people in the next video. Toodles!